So gamers, let's talk about that fucking Def Noodles. So I'm hoping you guys heard what's going on with all that shit. Basically, what's happening is, some tiny ass YouTuber called him out for not making good content. Basically, because his content is
Completely ass.
it's garbage. But they hold him out for making bad content, and then he fucking went on Twitter all pissed off, be like, oh, you don't know shit. I'm just fucking satire, blah blah blah, all that shit. And a bunch of commentary YouTubers got on his ass for not being satire. First of all, using satire as a defense for a valid criticism, and second, for just making bad content and things that are somewhat unethical. Going fucking and one of the things is some TikTok girl, I fucking forgot her name. She had a video of her vaping, and fucking Def Noodles thinks it's a good idea to go ask her parents what they think about it. And then when he gets criticized because that doesn't make any fucking sense, he's just like, oh, it's satire. And I think there are some good satire commentary out there. Fucking that's all Leafy is. I love Leafy. I think he was terrible and great at the same time. Either way, he misuses satire. He uses it as a defense mechanism than rather for real content. You can't fucking you know, take criticism. And, as a reporter and or quote unquote reporter and a fucking quote unquote comedian, he needs to learn how to take criticism. Because first, it's gonna if he takes valid criticism and improves, it's gonna improve his brand, and he's gonna make better fucking content that everyone wants to watch, not some bullshit shit that like nobody fucking wants to watch. And then the second, he probably will be less hated if people see him making halfway decent changes around his content and making it fucking all right. People are gonna get excited, and I thought it was fucking hilarious the Twitter shit. I really liked Optimus's take on it. I fucking watched his 16 minute, well, fucking maybe 14 minute, I don't know, video right before this, and it was a masterpiece. It had everything I wanted to say right in. It's fucking hilarious. And he made some decent points. He's not a real fucking comedian, and he states, "Oh, I've been to every fucking not commentary, fucking comedy club around the world." And he's like, "Bro, shut the fuck up." Almost every commentary club has fucking holy shit. Comedy club has the opportunity for someone to come in and just try out their jokes, see if they land. It's almost every comedy club allows that. And honestly, he's not even taking the fucking criticism like a champ. If you fucking wanted to like fucking Jim Gaffigan and give him some halfway decent criticism, he fucking might come back at you with an 8 times better joke than you threw at him. But also he might actually find value in criticism. That's what you do as a halfway decent creator. If someone gives you criticism, you respond to it. And you fucking take that criticism and be like, is it fucking valuable to me? Will it improve my channel, or are they just being an asshole? And I think the criticism we give him is valuable. It fucking it includes ways to make his content better objectively, and ways that he could stop making unethical decisions to make his fucking appease a larger audience. And I think it's hilarious that he's going after everyone for this. I fucking want him to come after me. I know he won't, and he probably won't even see this shit. But I would love to see him come after me. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. My zero fucking follower Twitter account and have his ass, fucking block me for no goddamn reason because he doesn't even know what I'm saying. I fucking want that. If in the slightest chance he sees this, fucking do it.
Do it, pussy.
Because I know he won't. I think that would be so fucking funny. Anyway, if to take some halfway decent criticism, and if he ends up hearing this and wants to improve his content, I have some good things to do. So if you want to go down the news reporting route, you do it ethically, and you gain news when you think it's okay. You don't have a fucking YouTuber die and then go ask his family the day after what they think about it. No, you give it time, you let it rest. You get your data at the right time and do things properly and ethically. That's just a common staple in all of news. Wall Street Journal, CNN, all that shit. They do ethical news gathering, and fucking he should, do the same kind of shit, because he often compares himself to being a trustworthy news site, and I think he really needs to get that down. Second, if he wants to be a news, you need to. I mean, clickbait is a completely normal, and I do believe an acceptable thing with the news, because that's the purpose. They're trying to get people interested in the topic and to click on it. And the best way you make people interested in the topic is you fucking clickbait the shit out of it. If you hear something like 45,000 people died in China, you're like, whoa, that's fucking. I want to read that shit. It seems important and it makes you want to read it. I read the Wall Street Journal fucking an hour every day, and they talk a lot about if you go look at their titles, they are low key clickbaity. You're like the fucking, I don't know, something like Dow Jones reaches peak for the first time in its existence, and you're like, holy shit, this could be an important economic situation. And if you're halfway mature and are dealing with real world issues, like you have to directly deal with the economy, if fucking adult shit, then you need to know how the economy is doing and plan around it, and other types of shit like that. And especially during now this COVID times. And I feel like that's what he needs to do. He needs to give halfway decent and true stories that are ethical, but he also needs to clickbait a little bit and make people actually want to listen to him. But if he wants to go down the side of a comedian, he needs to learn how to take a fucking joke and needs to learn how to take criticism. Because if you make a halfway decent joke, it's only halfway decent. To get to like a perfect joke, you need to fucking work on that joke and really let it sit, foster, and get all this amazing like momentum. And the best way to get some extra ideas is from valid criticism. A fucking Bill Burr gave you some advice on your joke, you're gonna fucking take that shit. But that doesn't mean that no one can give you advice. If you go to a comedy club, you tell a joke, and everyone's staring at you, looking fucking awkward, and be like, "Oh, that guy's fucking retarded." You realize, where did I go wrong? If someone comes up to you after the show, be like, your joke didn't land because your punchline was fucking terrible, then you sit down and be like, okay, my punchline didn't receive the laughs I wanted it to. Let's sit down, rework the punchline, and make the joke halfway decent. Well, those are my quick thoughts on that fucker. Thank you.